Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
So all that snow we've been asking for, wishing for in the new year, oh, it's here now, and it's coming.
It's here, so we can't complain because we've been wanting it, right, Alana? Sure. This is good news.
Make it a double. I say, you know what? Keep those storms coming, and that's exactly what they're going to do. We need an active pattern. We desperately need the moisture. We want our waterways to be full and healthy. And as we take that live look from Lehigh, we know tonight, well, it was a wintry scene. Still is out there. A winter storm coming through for the first Friday of the year. And we've got another weekend storm right around the corner. That's what it looks like in North Salt Lake. We could see those untreated surfaces sticking with the snow. And we saw really healthy totals really throughout the state. Half a foot of snow in North Ogden tonight. These final numbers coming in 5.5 at Suncrest outside of Draper. The Bountiful Bench getting 4.9 inches from this storm system. Cedar City at 4.8. Salt Lake, higher elevations at 4.5. The airport picking up 2.6 inches. So healthy for Salt Lake City. 4 inches in Cottonwood Heights. Daybreak doing well at 3 inches. 2.5 in Syracuse. Central Utah over an inch in Beaver. And an inch in Sandy. So good numbers coming out of the storm that came through, really hyped up around lunchtime and kept those snow showers going. High temperatures hit the 30s, 34 in Salt Lake. That's running below average. 38 is usually where we are this time of year. Just above freezing in Logan, 36 in Provo, 40s in Moab, and low 50s in St. George. Getting through the overnight, we're going to see those clouds sticking around, but it gets cold, dropping into the low 20s along the Wasatch Front, meaning we could see some pockets of fog popping up. On top of that, icy conditions, any place that just had recent moisture freezing over, so you want to be careful, especially bridges and overpasses. Maybe your sidewalk, be careful out there. Futurecast shows us that storm system exiting the state, quieting down tonight. We did see a little bit of lake enhancement on the southeastern side of the Great Salt Lake. Here is our Saturday p.m. to Sunday storm. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a winter wallop. Cold air will be in place, and we have a decent amount of moisture potential. It's going to be a little chaotic with this storm system because it comes in, but it doesn't necessarily want to shut off. The Monday morning commute could be a little dicey. We're going to watch it closely because we could see lake effect there. Following that storm, we head into Monday where it's fairly quiet, but then as we roll into Tuesday, late Tuesday, and into the middle of the week, active pattern. We just have that northwest flow, and the storms continue to drop in from the Pacific Northwest, keeping things really interesting. And with our cold air in place, that means snowfall for the mountains and the valleys. This active pattern really healthy, and it holds on as we head into late week next week. Futurecast shows you what to expect getting through tonight. A few showers on the eastern side of the state. Dry start to your Saturday. Now, some of the models, like this one, want to bring in that moisture a little earlier by Saturday evening. Now, I think areas favored by southwest flow will see this first, and then it will start to fill in because the cold front moves through overnight. We put this into motion. There we go. And the front means business. Here we are at midnight, northwest wind behind that front, so cold air settles in, and we get some heavier snow noticeable there. And we even get some moisture as far south as Washington County. St. George could get some rain, but with cold air in place, mix in a couple of flurries there. It doesn't happen often. But Black Ridge, I think in Washington County, as well as New Harmony, Enterprise, I think you guys could see snow. We noticed that here by 8 a.m. on Sunday. Eastern Utah also picking up a substantial amount. Snow showers throughout the day on Sunday with that northwest flow in place. So we'll keep churning in the Salt Lake Valley, and there is potential for us to see lake effect overnight Sunday and into early Monday morning. So it's going to be sneaky, but that Monday morning commute could be icy, could be snowy for some. Heads up, forewarning you, you heard it here first. As we make it through Monday, quieter conditions, that will be the driest and quietest day of the next several, because then we get those storms rolling through. Winter storm watches posted for our northern, central, and southern mountains and for our valleys, including Salt Lake Valley, Tooele and Rush Valley, so the Wasatch Front. We are going to see heavy snow and winter travel conditions Saturday night into Sunday. Heads up there, accumulating snow expected in our valleys. Our mountains looking really healthy, 12 to 18 for the northern mountains, 8 to 14 for the central, 6 to 12 for the south. How about your backyard? I know, early estimates here, but I have to give you that heads up because we're going to kick this storm into high gear by tomorrow night. 3 to 6 for valleys in the northern half of the state, 1 to 3 in the south. Benches do a little better, 4 to 8 for mountain valleys. I think the Cottonwoods could sneak out 12 to 24. That's a really healthy storm, and it's a quick mover. 30s for tomorrow, 40s in Moab, 40s in St. George, where as you look, Sunday brings the potential of that rain that could switch over to snow in Washington County, likely not sticking around in St. George proper, but you could see it. Isolated chance on Thursday. Here's the Wasatch Front. Boy, that's a fun 7-day. We get a lot of snow Sunday, and then a slight chance on Monday, and then Tuesday night, and then on Wednesday and you know what? Keep the hits coming. There we go. Snow potential for the next 7 days, periods of precipitation expected. You need to stay on top of the forecast. And the best way to do that, download the ABC4 weather app. It's really easy to do. Grab your phone and take a picture of the QR code that just popped up here on your screen. This will take you to the App Store. You can download for free, and then you're forewarned with the forecast on the go. We'll be right back.